Hello, you're listening to KJACK Radio, KLJX LP Flagstaff. My name is Bradley, and here beside me is Peyton, and today we're here interviewing the Painted Eyes.
Who are some bands or artists that inspire you guys musically?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
I'd say a lot recently has been Julie. We really like them. We played like a live concert of them while we were practicing the other day, just to get inspired to move around and stuff. Yeah.
I also feel like because we don't have like one specific genre, we kind of bounce around a lot. We're always bouncing around different covers of different genres, and but I feel like Julie's pretty consistent with our typical songwriting style.
I love
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I haven't heard of those bands, so something to check out.
They're
Yeah.
super cool. They got like 2 vocalists.
Oh, really?
You should check them out.
All right.
Unheard of.
All right. Let's another question. We're just gonna keep it rolling. Why is your band name the Painted Eyes? What was the inspiration behind that? It's not
It
something
was-
you usually.
It was the one on the list of band names we agreed on the most. We had one other name that we were gonna do.
We had a few others.
Yeah.
I felt like that we were bouncing around, trying to make it like space themed.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
when we were looking, because we were checking on Spotify to make sure that there was no other band named that, and a lot of our bands like was pretty similar to, like aligning with the names that we came up with. We wanted to be a little bit more original, I guess.
Yeah.
So then Connor suggested the Painted Eyes, and yeah, right? You did that, right? I think so.
Yeah. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Not a crazy story behind it. Nothing like emotional.
Nothing. No.
noth-
Yeah.
Yeah, just a name.
You guys didn't get it from like a name generator for anything.
No.
I tried it for like an hour. I didn't get anything good.
Nothing.
Yeah,
good.
we were trying. Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Is there a certain genre of music that you guys like to play more than others?
That might be personal. I really like playing punk music, but I know we definitely don't agree on that between the
Yeah.
4 of us.
I feel like we all have different kind of vibes. Like when I think of Gavin, I think of Mac DeMarco, and like Connor's like Masayoshi Takanaka, and then
Ooh.
Chad is more of like that punk like Julie kind of vibe. And then I feel like I'm kind of like, I don't know what I am, like maybe flip turn. So I feel like we all have different styles, and that's what makes our original music kind of sound unique, because it's a combination of so many different influences since we all come from different backgrounds. I think that we do really like to play that more punky type of genre a lot, because it's fun and upbeat and it gets the crowd going. It makes us feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You brought up some cool bands like Flip Turn, Mac DeMarco. Just a fun question. Like, what's like your guys' like dream collaboration?
Oh.
Wow.
Dude, yeah. I don't even know. Dude, Julie, bro. Yeah. We're just glazing Julie, but like they're by far like at least one of my favorite bands. If we were to even do a show with them, like we've made it. That's all I need in life.
Oh.
Like
Dude, maybe some Uranium Club. Uranium Club would be fun.
Yeah, we
They have a really
like
cool
that
sound.
band.
Love that band.
Yeah. I have to be real, guys. I've only ever heard one Julie song, and it's the one that we play.
Yeah.
So that's like,
Fake
yeah.
fan.
I know, but I think a good collaboration for us would also be like DJO.
Yeah,
Connor and I have been
Joe,
listening to his new album.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
really, really good. And we listened to his first album too.
Joe.
Yeah.
We just did concert coverage for that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, our
I
staffers
saw
went
those.
down.
Those are cool. The
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, that was our staffer Emma. Shout out Emma. All right, we're just gonna keep rolling with the questions too. Let's go.
Okay, how has the local scene in Flagstaff benefited from your guys' band's development?
Oh.
Like benefited you in any way? Like
Yeah.
how has like just playing local shows and playing around Flagstaff like benefited like you guys and your development and your band?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've built a pretty local like audience. Like lots of our fans, but a lot of our friends are fans. So we like always bring a big group wherever we go. But I feel like with that, we're always like attracting a lot of like random people too who are just like really digging our music. And I feel like lots of people too, they come from Phoenix to go to Flagstaff because the scene is so much better, and that's already an advantage just like living here. So I think that's like huge for us. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, to go off of that, I think it's a really tight-knit community, and so people are very, very friendly. And kind of like what Chad was saying, like people are attracted to the kind of energy that we bring with the group of people who are all like very positive and energetic. And I think that's really good for a band to have.
Yeah, I think we get inspired by a lot of the bands that we play with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing guys. All right, we're just like flip-flopping between like serious and fun questions. We're gonna go back to another fun question. In like your ideal sense, what would be like the perfect, like how would you want people like to listen to your music, like sitting in headphones, driving
in
down
person.
Yeah,
definitely.
Live
for sure.
Yeah.
I think anywhere that they please and that they enjoy listening to music too.
That's a good answer. I don't know. I
Aw.
feel like when we play live, there's a different energy behind it, and like every show's a little different, and that's like what's so fun about it. But it would be cool to get some stuff on Spotify pretty soon, which we're working on. We should have an album coming out.
Ooh.
Little secret,
Maybe.
live album if it's recorded well.
Shout out. All right. Bringing it back this weekend, this Saturday, Battle of the Bands. What are you guys most excited for? Do you guys have any special things that you want to like tease or, little thing?
I mean, we have 2 songs we haven't played at the Hive yet. That we did just play at Mountaintop last night, but that was kind of just for recording purposes. But we haven't played it at a Hive show yet. The past couple sets have been kind of similar, just because we haven't had too many new songs after the ones we just wrote. So I think we're all pretty stoked just to play those songs at the Hive, to be honest.
And we have stickers too, so that'll be new. Yeah.
We might have more than 2 songs that we haven't played at the Hive.
Oh yeah.
Because we're still working on our set list. Might be incorporating some other new things. So, and obviously to destroy West Thumb, which is our nemesis band. We're starting beef live on the radio.
Live beef.
Chad is in a side project.
No comment, bro.
Yeah.
No comment. See you guys
All right,
Yeah. If you're listening, watch your back.
Shout out Westland, All right, I think we're coming to towards the end of the interview, so what message would you want to send to those people who are like unaware of the band's music, and like what you would want to like have brought out there,
Support your local bands. If you hear music, go check it out. Like, don't let live music die. Always support your local bands and just touch some grass. Go outside,
Yeah. Get sweaty in that pit, bro.
Yeah.
Get sweaty in that pit, Any messages to like the people who your fans or like those people who are gonna support you at Battle of the Bands?
We love you.
Yeah.
We absolutely love our fans. We're nothing without you guys.
Yeah. Virtual forehead kisses all around.
Radio wave forehead kisses.
Yeah.
All right.
Take off your tinfoil hats, bro.
Yeah. All right. Any shout outs? Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to say to the people of Flagstaff?
Shout out anyone? Shout out your parents.
Shout out West Thumb.
Yeah, we love you, West Thumb.
Yeah. Shout out Caravel as well.
And Speakeasy.
Get all 4. I'll get all 3.
Yeah. And shout out KJACK and shout out the Hive.
Oh, all shucks, guys.
The Hive has been really, really nice to us
Really?
for letting us play so much sometimes. So it's, I like the community there. And KJACK is also community that I love since I've been involved in KJACK a little bit with our open mics. So it's really nice to have this progression with the band now. It's super fun.
This is cool.
All right, well, we're super excited for you guys. We're super excited to see your performances on Saturday. Reminder for the listeners, that's Battle of the Bands this Saturday, April 26th. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 6:30. Painted Eyes are going last, so that's not going to be towards the end of the show, which I don't have the time for, but you just have to watch the whole show to see, All right, that's all from us. You're listening to KJACK Radio, KLJX LP Flagstaff. My name is Bradley. We're with Peyton and the Painted Eyes, and we're signing out. Thank you.